conference wins. Maya Perry and Jada Moore are running it back for another season under head coach Jennifer Sullivan, who added talent through the transfer portal this season. FAU is picked to finish last in the preseason poll. I know we're probably going to get to that here with this team. We now bring in Coach Sullivan. Coach, thank you so much for joining us. What was your message to the team when they stepped back into the gym after last year's season?
Well, obviously we have two kind of different portions. The season ends, and then in the off season, we've got all of our returners coming back. So you can get them for 2 or 3 weeks, just a returning group that really experienced what the previous season was about. And that was, I think, probably at the end of this season, if we reach the type of success that we hope we do, I think the pivotal moment will have been that time, those 2 or 3 weeks with our 5 returners preparing for this season. We really got a chance to sit down and talk about how the season ended, our expectations going in, where did the pivot take place. I think we had a good run there at the end. Why did it take so long to get that going? And really got to identify what we want our team to look like moving forward. And that group, I think, really bought into what we decided it was going to look like. And so we're right in the middle of that now. All those things are coming to fruition with this new group. Really proud of the leadership to this point of the group that has come back to go along with our 8 new people.
I give you guys a lot of credit. I mean, starting a conference season 0-6, you come back, you gain that momentum. Being in the middle of those locker rooms, it's got to be around late January or so. Those are hard times. What were some of the messages that you felt like were breaking through, and now you feel like there's some continuity there?
Yeah, I think the fact that we won, I believe, 6 of the last 11 games in conference, when you get off to such a rough start, that does speak to the testament of that group. The thing that really breaks your heart at the end of the season, again, is why did it take so long, why we couldn't have started off that way. But ending on a high note throughout the first year in a new conference, it's so physical, it's so tough, a lot of different personalities trying to mend and fold together. We figured it out, just every day, no matter what, showing up, keep going, trying to figure it out, and to see some success a little bit at the end, that was very hopeful for us.
Coach, you still bring back 2 starters, so it obviously says a lot about what you have built there at FAU. I know your motto is trust the work. Is that maybe why you both returned?
I think we really had a vision in the spring that how we wanted this team to look moving forward, and so trusting the work was a motto then. Our motto now is just kind of family first. So whatever we do every single day, we're putting the team first, we're putting each other, and so trusting the work is still, something we want to build on, but family first is first now.
You're talking about work. All right, so take me into the work. Take us in there. In practice right now, what is a drill that you're learning to embrace? Maybe you don't love it. Look, you see it in their eyes already. They're like, I know the one. What does? I'll let you go first. Which drill is that?
We have a fast break drill that we have to do, and it takes a lot of consistency along with communication and everybody pushing themselves 110% in that drill. So that's an adversity thing that we go through, but it definitely bonds us together to be able to strive to success even through being tired and struggling throughout practice, but finishing on a high note.
Yeah, Jade, I'm going to put you on the spot. Give us your best impression of Coach during that drill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. It's really I'm not going to lie, Coach Kelly just kind of watches and lets us clean it up.
Silent observer.
She really
sounds player-led.
if we do not do it to her standard, she will say something at the end of the drill, we're going to redo that. But other than that, she really just lets us lead it and take control of that drill.
So now that you're able to get more teaching the game versus dealing with injuries and trying to gain that momentum, how much more relief does that give you as a coach to say, hey, I can teach and be at a place where we were much further looking back from last year?
Well, I think not so much ever a relief from the teaching and things like that. That's what we sign up for. I enjoy that part. I think having a player-led team is kind of the long-term goal. Each year for us has kind of looked a little bit different in terms of our roster, and having, especially these 2 right here, players coming back that have a sense of what they want, they understand what I'm looking for. That type of leadership allows for our coaching staff to kind of focus on other things. You know what I mean? I think they monitor and they coach themselves, they lead themselves, and that makes my job a lot easier and allows us, we talk about all the time, let's find new problems. Let's solve these problems, find the next thing to challenge, to overcome, and they allow us to do that, to look at these different type of offensive schemes, these defensive schemes, because in terms of showing up and the practice, the work ethic, that box is checked for us, which is exciting.
Got to be a little easier too when you're showing up in paradise, as you put it. Is your pitch to players winning in paradise with wanting to come to FAU?
Yeah, it's a big part of it. We really try to start with basketball is what we all love, it's what we enjoy doing. living in a place like Boca, Paradise, South Florida, just the best cherry on top of a great cupcake already. So it's incredible. I mean, just getting to do what we love to do, but you're happy to do it in a really, really nice place. Yeah.
Paradise to Miami Vice. Take a look at the uniforms that we're rocking.
The kits are something else.
Yeah, this is the Miami Heat kit version of it. Ladies, give us your review. And is this like what we expect to see this year from the Owls? Lots of fashion.
10 out of 10. We love these jerseys.
We do.
We really do like these jerseys.
The best fit.
Is this the home fit?
Away.
Fit. You know, we have to show up and show out. So
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
This is our
All right, so tell me, hold like ice cream cone and give us your WNBA fashion icons at the moment. Give us a couple.
Rakia Jackson.
Wow.
Hands
She does be
down.
throwing the fits on.
I really like her. She always has the best fits, in my opinion.
Okay.
That's a high note. I'm gonna go close to home, Jordan Horston. I think that she definitely puts the fits on, and you know, she's a Columbus native, so I have to shout her out.
No doubt.
And you were just saying that's how we're coming on the road. What is the message of this FAU team when you guys are entering this season? What is the message we're coming?
That this is a whole new season, a whole new team, and we're gonna come out there and we're gonna show who we are. The rankings don't matter, and you know, we're gonna play as a team and do it for each other.
Awesome. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for being here. Best of luck this season. And, Coach, thanks so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Coming up next, we have on the men's side of things, the Florida Atlantic Owls led